Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
just brainbow, but I feel violated.
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Oh yeah, let's do the exact same thing that fucked up my mind in the first place.
Nobody's messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander. But the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
So, I've got 3 options, but they all mean the exact same thing.
Make it fast. Time's a wasting.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Embrace eternity, they've both said that. What does that mean?
Incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
Oh good, so this was entirely pointless.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I think my knowledge of the Protheans will prove useful before this is over. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh, I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
If you don't time me out first.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks.
Sure.
The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
Okay, let's
We're
go.
done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh, this should be fun.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, is this some kind of game? Are you calling in a report just so you can cut us off again?
You know it.
That never gets old, does it?
I like that. I love that I can do that. That's so good. Oh, what the fuck happened there? What the fuck? That was weird. Okay, so I'm gonna run around the ship and talk to people and see if they've got any new dialogue.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I agree completely.
Alright, see ya.
Thanks, Joker. Hey, Kaden, what's going on?
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
Oh yeah, you mean when we flirted?
You seemed decisive then, Lieutenant. Why so hesitant now?
Sorry, not sure where I stand. You seem a bit distracted.
Oh god, not this again. Why is it whenever I talk to Caden my face looks really sweaty? I think it's just a light in this area. Oh, you mean by Liara?
Alright, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What?
Haven't we had this conversation?
Dr. Tassoni, ma'am. There's a lower deck rumor that she's interested in you. It's more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting
We've had this conversation. What?
My tastes, but I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
It's not like that. Why is he doing this again? Is it because I've talked to her? And what?
My
God damn
relationship
it.
with Dr. Tassoni is professional.
All right, only a rumor, but you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want to.
But I do want to.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
No issue, Shepard. At least, not when you're around. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Yeah, that's true.
It's up to the Alliance to take its proper place, even if we have to kick its ass to convince it to kick theirs.
We're out here trying to save everyone. We can worry about who's king after the dust.
Whose side are you
You
on?
sound like you want the aliens dictating to us.
I don't think many of them even want to. A lot of people don't understand that. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
But at least you got it.
I'm glad to hear the bastard got what he deserved.
He didn't deserve... He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
That must have been awesome.
Like I said, he deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard.
Whoa.
Snapped
Oops.
his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. It's funny. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
Jeez, I'm sorry about that.
You were just a kid. How'd you deal with that mess?
I didn't. Not at the time. I wasn't upset he was dead, but I was sorry that I'd killed him. So I dropped out of sight for a bit. They let me go. I guess they wanted it to blow over as much as I did. I came back on my terms because I wanted to serve. So, yeah, I hated that Turian, but he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
That's nice, I like that.
And here I was concerned you were damaged goods.
I've got a few scratches and dents. Hope they just give me character. I
That's
don't think we'll be
cool.
operating without support for much longer. Pretty soon, not even the Council will be able to ignore what's going on. Glad you'll be here when it's over, Shepard. I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
Anything
Just
else?
trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
I've wasted enough of your time for
No,
now.
that's
We'll
it.
talk
Right.
later.
I'd like that.
Let's go talk to Liara, and then everyone's going to start some more rumors, and then Caden next time will be like, oh, I've heard some rumors. It's like, God damn it, Caden. Do not like Liara. Let's do this. Restore. Hey, Doctor. How you doing? You alright?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Nope.
I just want to talk.
Of course. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Just outright shut people down.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
I'm insulted.
So you saw us as some kind of joke.
As I said, I was ignorant about your species, but I have been watching you and your crew. I feel as if I have learned a great deal. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
That's still insulting. I do see a point though, because humans already have a short lifespan compared to an Asari. So it makes sense if we want something, we kind of go for it while we can.
You're basically saying we bully other people to get our way.
Unfortunately, that is how most of the galaxy sees you. I understand why they think that way, though I don't necessarily agree with them. It's up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
That's not my problem. I'm killing, like, Geth.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should. The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you. You are special, Commander. You represent the best of what humanity can offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You spied on me?
Now you're digging into my past, invading my privacy.
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Unacceptable. I will not have you fucking spying on me.
Don't try to justify this. You're obsessed.
Obsessed? All I did was look up some information from the extranet. I would hardly call that an obsession. I apologize if I offended you, Commander, but you had better get used to this kind of attention. You are the first human Spectre, the most visible representative of your species. The eyes of the entire galaxy are watching you.
Stop this. I can't. How many times do I have to shut her
I
down?
don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about me. On this ship, I am in charge, and I don't like my crew digging into my past.
Understood, Commander. I will keep our relationship strictly professional from now on.
Okay, let's try this again.
Fair enough. What did... Goodbye,
Okay.
Commander.
So it's really bizarre. It was acting as if last time I was flirting with her, but I swear I wasn't. Or at least I shouldn't have been, because I'm going for Caden. So either I made a mistake last time that I can't remember. But I know for a fact that I'm a complete bitch to Ashley, so I'm going to continue being a bitch to Ashley. Rex, how's it going?
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
I agree.
Go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
So tell me about them.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
What was the job?
What did he want you to do?
He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Oh, so what happened?
Are you afraid of her?
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
So who got him?
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie. I brought back his head. She got the rest of him. As far as I know, we both got paid.
That's pretty cool.
Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
Then what? Did you kill her?
So what'd you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
And what happened during the fight?
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her.
Oh, he's such a badass.
She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
Did she get out?
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it.
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
That's so cool. I've never really talked to Rex when I usually play it. I just skip all his conversations, but he's really interesting. These are really cool stories.
About the diplomat. He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
Oh, what happened
And
then?
he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
Oh, that's so cool. Thanks, Rex.
Shepard.
Such a badass. Right, Ashley, this is always a fun
Commander?
one. What's up?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper.
Oh.
Rifles don't.
Maybe she just doesn't like me. Okay, Garrus, have you got anything new?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I think we had this last time, but let's just do it again.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salient, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Very
I'm
good.
glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander.
Yeah, so I'm certain we had that conversation before. And last time, we really pissed off Tali by just ignoring her problems and telling her to suck it up.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Okay, so it's good, it's giving me another chance. So last time I just said shut the fuck up and really pissed her off. Well, let's find out what's going on.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I manage, but it's not usually the engines that keep me awake, it's usually my conscience.
You'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Stay focused.
I need my crew to be in top form. I can't have you daydreaming about going home.
Don't worry, Shepard. I know what's at stake. If we don't stop Saren, I won't have a home to go back to. I'll be ready when you need me.
Okay, that's good. We had a completely different conversation with Tali. Do you have anything else?
Hey, Shepard.
No.
See you later.
I like that. I like how it gave me another chance to talk to Tali, because last time it wouldn't let me have that conversation again. So that's it. We've completed both the two missions, and I believe there's just... I think it's not Ferros that we have to do. It's Vermeer that we have to do next. And that's a pretty big main mission, so I'm going to end the recording for here, and I'll see you next time.